packages are coming like a mystery parade. Another day, another box on the way. I tell her, baby, maybe we should slow it down. She laughs and spins around, says I like what I found, but when the doorbell rings.
Hello and welcome. If you are new here, I am Maggie and I do all things hauls. Thank you for clicking on the video. I hope you are doing well. I've got a Temu haul. This one's going to be quite a bit of a mix. I've got quite a few different things in here. I've got things that I want to use in my daily life that I've actually tested out. I'm very impressed with. I'm wearing one of the items that I hauled. It does come in a two-piece and I am so happy with this. First of all, it is so much softer than I expected. It doesn't have that, shiny polyester, cheapy kind of look. I think there's a time and place for the shine, but it's not here. I love the longer sleeves, for when that insecurity feeling kicks in for the back of our arms. It also comes in white, and let me give you a little bit more, a better look at it. I got mine in a size medium, and there's a couple different cuts of this. I like this cut. I think this is a very sexy cut where it cuts across this way. I think it just gives your shoulders that little bit of extra definition, but they also do have it where the shoulder, it's solid all the way to the shoulder, and then they also have another one where it's basically solid down and the whole top is mesh. So this was the one I picked. It is so soft. The mesh is really soft. Of course, it's going to be breathable. It's also very stretchy. It's also stretchy here. One of the things I run into a lot is that I have larger upper arms and these aren't tight whatsoever. My circulation isn't getting cut off, so I love that. The base of the shirt is extremely soft. I like the neckline. It's just high enough. They do also have this in more of a mock neck style, and I think even in a turtleneck style. So Temu has so many different variations of this shirt, and I do believe in the 2-pack as well as singly. I think you can get. I am just curious. So it's 100% polyester, but it feels so soft and cottony, and it's not shiny at all. I don't know if the white is going to be see-through, but it is a decent thickness. I mean, I can see light through it, but I think with a flesh tone or a white bra, I think it'll be perfect. But I really do love the shape and the style of this very much. And then also, I guess we'll just continue with the clothes because this is where we started. I got another one of the bras of that like black and white gingham, but this one is a bit different. I love the construction of this brand. I'll make sure I put the, sorry about the hair. I've already worn this actually. I had to try it out. Anyway, sorry about that. But I wanted to get another style of that bra. I'll make sure to put the brand name down in the description box. I threw away the tag, but I love the construction of this. I love the fact that it has the zipper in the front. It just makes it a little easier to get on and off. There is boning. The boning is flexible, but I like that because it keeps its structure a little bit better. It's got boning over here on the side, so it's got on one side of the bust, in the middle of the bust, and there's no boning here, but I like the fact that there's this panel here, so you're not going to accidentally pinch yourself when you're zipping it up and down. It's got a pretty mesh. There's minimal padding in here, a little bit, but not extreme. The back is just a wide back with the elastic. This is not like the elastic part is very stretchy, not in the front so much, but in the back. The front is more for structure, holding everything up, giving everything definition. And what I like about this, even if you're a part of the itty bitty committee, these actually kind of give you more of a look than you actually have, which I appreciate. I love the fact that the shoulder strap is really thick, so if you are large chested, it kind of takes some of that weight off, and then it is adjustable. And for how well made this is, and it is soft, it's silky, it just is very, very comfortable to wear. And it looks kind of sexy on too, so I love it. And this brand is so affordable, so that's, I mean, you can't go wrong with it. And let me just show you this now so I can unplug it, kind of get it out of the way. I bought a clothes steamer from Temu even before I started hauling, doing YouTube. And the thing, I use my steamers every single day, and it's seen its days. We'll just say that. So I decided to pick this one up. I did buy this within the calendar 1000, but there is a button here on the back. You turn that on, it'll flash. While it's flashing, that means it's warming up. There is a button here on the back which you can push up or slide down, and that's kind of like your trigger. You can also push it in too. So if you just want a burst of steam, you can do that, or you can have a continuous shot. The water tank is down here. The water tank is my only issue. This thing works fantastic. It does come in a pretty little box. Now that it's done flashing, means that it's warmed up and ready to go. But before I do that, this is the name of the brand. I am not going to attempt to say that because I will butcher it, but this would be a nice little gift. It's like in a gift box already. That is magnetic. This part is magnetic. It came bubble wrapped really well. And then it does come with this attachment as well, with the little brushes. That snaps right on the front if you need it to. Oops, I accidentally hit this over here. So I'm going to pull, you can pull the trigger. I mean, there's a lot of steam that comes out of this. I just let go of the trigger, or I can push the trigger in and slide that little button down, and then you get the continuous steam. I maybe should have added a little bit more water to it, but there's a lot of steam that comes out of this. This thing is great. I can use it. I've used it maybe twice in a full 10 minutes, and it just can continuous flow of steam, which I love. It's a bit heavy, but not too heavy, if that makes sense. Yeah, not too heavy. The only thing about this is if you turn it sideways, it does leak. It does. There's something about the seal in here that where it does leak a little bit, but it works so well. My other one that I use, it used to do in intervals. It wouldn't you do the steam constantly. It would like heat up, cool down, heat up, cool down. Not with this baby. Like, you can do all your clothes real quick on a tank in, you know, a matter of minutes, which I love because I usually do my steaming first thing in the morning, and I ain't got time for it to warm up and shut down. But let me shut this off. So I turned off the steam, but I'm also going to turn off the heating element as well. The bottom tank just slides off. You do a little twisty, but this is the part right here that seems to leak a bit. I'm not sure exactly why. Oh, is it not going to leak now? Now, oh, there it goes. Now maybe, I'm not sure. It's not leaking the way it was. So maybe I just overfilled it for its first use. Maybe. maybe that was user error. That could definitely be a thing because I pulled it out of the box, didn't look at the instructions, and just went to work. It has a max fill line. That could be the other thing, is that I overfilled it. That could be a possibility. Okay. It really is easy to put together. There we go. You just need to make sure. It comes in white. It comes in a few other colors. I chose the kind of, what is this? Fiberglass? I don't think that's the right word, but this is what I picked. So I'm actually happy with it. It will get used daily without a doubt, but it could be a nice little gift. Gift it to the man and tell him to steam his own clothes. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is a bit heavy. I was a bit surprised that it came in this box. It is an Amazon box. I can't remember the exact amount, but I priced this out on Amazon and I also priced it out on Temu. And on Temu, it was a much better deal. I got 25 pieces and it was like for $9 with $2.99 shipping. On Amazon, these were at least $17, so I definitely saved money. And 25 pieces, and I do believe that there's four different sizes. Let me show you what they are. The one thing about the ones that are on Amazon, you can pick different colors, but I mean, I want functionality. Cute colors isn't my focus at the moment. And what these are basically like drawer inserts, drawer organizers. You get these cute little cups like this, and these are hard, solid plastic. They do have a little bit of an anti-slip. I don't know, do they come with the little feet? I don't think they come with little feet, so they don't slide around. You also get a longer piece. These could even sit inside of here if you wanted them to. So we get a lot of these little guys. And then we get a lot of these, this size. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8 of that size. We get, I'm going to say probably 2, 4, 6, 8 of this cute little size. And while I'm pulling these out, I just want to say thank you so much to all of you that have been so supportive, so sweet, sending all the positive vibes and love. Thank you for being so heartwarming. Oh, we do get the little anti-slip 3M little, rubber feet so they won't slide around in your drawer. Love that, actually. But you guys have just been so warm to my heart, more than I could actually put into words. And your mindset is a big part of your overall health, and being laid up all the time can really take its toll on you. So I really appreciate you. Thank you for just being here for me. I appreciate you. I was going to say thank you for dealing with my whining, but this really has been a rough road. So anyways, I'll be kind to myself, and I just want to say thank you. Let's move on. We get 2, 4, 6. We get 6 of these longer ones, which they are almost twice the, well, so you can fit 2 of these, or, this medium size and the small one inside of this one, and 2, 4, 6 of those. And then you get 2 of the bigger size ones. And for 8 something and $2.99 shipping, I think this is a great deal. They are quality. They're not going to break easily. I take that back. There's 3 of these bigger ones. But what a great deal. V-Top Mart, I guess that's the name of the brand. But to be able to find them on Temu for cheaper than Amazon, I will take it. Thank you very, very much. You could use these in your kitchen. You can use these in your junk drawer. You can use them in your crafting drawer. You can use them in all sorts of places. Get creative. I'm sure even in the car if you wanted to. Put it in your little armrest to try to keep things organized. Tons of different ways. You could even use these as little painting, you know, cups if you wanted to. All sorts of things that you could use these things for. So love that. I'm going to get them out of the way real quick. Sorry about moving the camera. Oh, by the way, the steamer did come with instructions if you wanted to take a look at them. They're there. I also picked up these. I've been living in these throughout the summer. I got mine in a large. I got a pair from Shein and I love them, and I've been kind of picking them up periodically from Temu. And oh, I could pull this tag right off if I wanted to. They're 90% polyester, 10% elastane. There is no like modesty in the private area because these are technically shorts. They do have ribbing on them. They have an elastic waistband. And these ones have the lace just at the bottom. It's really soft. It feels nice on the skin. It does have a kind of this really fun edging. They're very stretchy. You could wear these under a t-shirt and just see the little peekaboo of the lace. You could put them under shorts if you wanted to. This one came in the white, the black, very stretchy, so comfortable. And then also in the red. I think there was other colors that you could pick from, but just so soft. Very, very soft. They don't cling to your body. They don't, you know, like when you're hot, you're sticky, you just want to be comfortable, and these are very, very comfortable. They do have a kind of like panty version that has lace on the top. I think there's a time and a place for those, but I think I prefer the ones just with the elastic up at the top and the lace at the bottom. I mean, I do enjoy both, but I love these, and I really do think the lace at the bottom is very pretty. Put this under a skirt, you know, a shorter skirt, even a longer skirt, just to feel a little bit more, you know, comfortable. I love them. I can't get enough of them. I think this is like my third pair from Temu. This is I think my second pair that I've showed on a video because I love them that much. Sometimes I just dive right into them before sharing them in a haul. Whoop. Can we not do that, please? I'm looking around. I wish you guys could talk to me in like real time because I'm debating. Oh, I wish I knew what you guys wanted to see. I'm going to share these because they're stinking adorable and I would love to wear them. They are really cute. They are espadrilles. They came in a fun little box. It took me a second to figure out, oh, they do come in the little, you know, dust bag. It took me a second to figure out. I knew that they wrapped around your ankle, but it took me a second to figure it out. And I'll show you why in a second. But you get just this fun little strap over your foot. It's got that fun, very summery espadrille look. The bottom is actually rubber. Of course, they're not flexible. They are, you know, a wedge heel, which make things a little bit easier to walk in. My favorite pair of heels broke today while I was doing video for my try on, but I've literally had those shoes for like 10 years. They've seen some things. It was time to retire them, but they broke and I'm sad about that. But these are stinking adorable. So they wrap around the back of your heel. And I'm like, I was so confused. I'm like, there's a little hook here, but what do you hook into? And what is kind of neat about this, and I kind of like, is that this metal piece is actually adjustable. You can take it off and move it depending on, you know, the thickness of your ankle. and then it wraps around. And really how it stays in place, and it stays really well, is that the little hook clasps in front of the metal piece. Do you see what I'm saying? And once it's on your leg and wrapped around your ankle, it doesn't move. But you're not having to, deal with this clasp part every single time you take it on and off. You just slide the little hook down. I mean, of course, I haven't worn them yet. I've only tried them, and I walked around just fine in them. So I think they're so summery. They're so much fun. I love the look of them. They've got a little bit of an extra sexy, but also fun and fummery. Oh, we're having fummery over here. Summery look. So I really like them. They're not too high either. They fit perfectly. I got what size did I get? A 41, and I always go by the actual measurement. So love them. Very, very summery, very fun. Funnery. Is that what I said? It's funnery here. All right, so because it's never too early to start shopping for Halloween, I think we should start diving into some of the things that I've picked up. And this was part of my calendar 1000, and I've had it in my cart for the longest time. I'm actually, the way the box came, like this is all crushed in here. I was a bit terrified that it wasn't going to survive, but lo and behold, it has. And I'm gonna have to plug it in for you, so I will show you at the end of the video, or until I can get it plugged in, what it looks like. But let me get it all out of the box first. It is twisty tied. It does come with instructions, and at first I'm like, oh no, they sent me the wrong thing because it's this shape. No, we're good. So it comes bubble wrapped. It's got the plastic dish because it is a wax warmer, but remember, this is Halloween. So, and this one is sold out in the single pack. You can get 2 of these. But there's so many different versions of this. If this isn't your style, they have beautiful ones with owls. They have beautiful ones with just plain colors. There's a lot of options on Temu. If this isn't necessarily your style, it does come with the light bulb and bubble wrapped. I'm going to put the light bulb in for now. But we get a fun skull. It is so much shinier than I expected. But that is okay. It's okay. Because when it's lit up, that's where all the magic happens. So this is where your wax would sit up on here. And I have never shared this trick before with anyone, I don't think. But a lot of times I will use my wax warmers to... I'll sit my eyeliner next to it, or if I'm using a pot of eyeliner, I'll sit it next to I use my wax warmers to basically warm up to my makeup so it flows a little bit easier and nicer. It does have a felt bottom, so it's not going to slip and slide everywhere, but we do have a skull, but that's not where the magic is. Okay, so we've got it plugged in. I had the opportunity, so we got it plugged in. This thing is beautiful. It's kind of got that starlight. It's got all the little holes in it, and it just, it's so magical looking. This moves around because, of course, I'm moving around, but I don't know. It doesn't, the lights with the lights on it just doesn't come off as beautiful as I hoped it would. I can't reach that other light. I'll put a picture of it up, all lit up, but it's beautiful, you guys. It is gorgeous. I love the way it looks. It is so pretty. There's all this starburst of color coming through. I guess they do I have a black one, and the reviews on that one it doesn't seem to have as many colors. It's very much just one color, where this one has many fun colors. And if you're someone that loves, you know, the macabre and spooky decor all year round, this would be absolutely just gorgeous. And again, they have so many other styles besides the skull that has this look with like the colors. Let me see if, did that help at all? It does have a switch on it. It's just an on and off. I don't believe it's like a timer or anything on there. But it's got all the different... That color changing is just because I'm shifting the way the light bulb is going through the colors. Oh, it's just so good. I love it. I'm very, very happy. I will try to put a picture up of it all lit up so you can see it in all its beautiful glory. Let me turn all my lights back on so we can dive into the other fun things I have found. Yeah, it's starting to warm up now. It wasn't hot in my hand or anything, so I am just going to set him here. And these, I believe, let's see. Actually, I should open them before I say anything because I got two different sets. We have a remote control. I really am going to need to start labeling my remote controls. I don't have batteries in here, unfortunately. Sorry if that was loud. But last Halloween, I hauled the Christian Soriano skull filigree candle holders, as well as the mirror. And out of all the candles I have seen, these match the best because they are, you know, skulls, they are light up candles. I do believe they have like a flicker on them. Pretty sure that these also have a timer. I do wish that I had put batteries in here. They have a remote control. There's a 2, 4, 6, 8 hour. There's a candle flicker, and then just a regular candle, and then also a dimmer. So I am very happy. Even the gold matches just so well. And I might try to put a picture up. My candlesticks aren't out at the moment. My mirror is, but the candlesticks aren't out. So when we get closer to Halloween, I might bring these out. They're very lightweight. Even they showed up really at like very, very high 90 degree weather, and they're not melted. So I think they might, well, no, that's actually wax. My finger just went through it, but they held up in the hot heat. So I love that. Very fun. They match my favorite candlesticks, candle holders ever. I almost bought the mirror again because it's on super sale deal. I love Christian Soriano. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, but you can find his pieces on like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods. Love, love, love the styles. And they are a local seller, by the way, those candlesticks. You guys, we've got a blind box. I've never gotten one of these. I did get it from Ross, but I thought it'd be fun to do it with you guys. So we're going to save that to the end. Let me show you, where did they go? Did I pull them out already? I have to share these with you because you know I am a Johanna Parker lover through and through. And I couldn't help myself because this is very inspired by Johanna Parker. I got the whole collection, and since I've gotten this collection, I have seen many other pieces similar to this. Of course, the bat is what set the whole thing off. It looks like, you know, just pieces of, I don't know, some kind of wood glued together. But the artwork, it's actually really cute. Like, it's so well, you can tell that is a bat very much inspired by JP. We've got the Skelly. I'll pull them out. How can I not pull them out? If I can find the way to open his bag. Here we go. So we've got the Skelly with his bow tie and his top hat. He's just got a fun, cute little face. It's a bit spooky, macabre, but not scary at all. We've got the fun pumpkin. And I have gotten great, I think I got like a $6 price adjustment on all of these. You know, I think these are all really sturdy. All the prints on them are absolutely great. I think they are going to hopefully stand up on their own. Uh-oh. Yeah, stand up on their own really well. Sorry you can't even see that, but it seems like they'll stand up on their own. We've got a ghosty. We've got the little curly Gus-inspired ghost. He's only one-sided, where the other ones are double-sided, which is fun. You can put those in a window so you can see them from the outside and from, you know, the inside of your house. Put them on tier trays, maybe. I'm really happy with these. I was a bit leery, I would say. I've seen scary versions of these, like they're angry or, yeah, a bit scary. I've seen them with coffins. The print on this one is a little bit not as crisp, but it's still absolutely adorable with the little bow tie, not a tee. It's a bow tie with the rosy cheeks. I think I was trying to say rosy cheeks and bow tie all at the same time. My brain is a little excited. And then we've got the cat, but he's not a scaredy cat. He's a fun, smiley cat. Love all their little top hats. And what I think is even more fun is that the little swirls up here look like the 69s, like the Cancer sign. And it is July. I just want to say happy birthday to all the Cancer babies, all of the birthdays that are happening this month. I know a lot of people with birthdays this month. So happy birthday to you all. Much love. I hope you have wonderful days, months. It's also, my birthday is coming up as well. We don't want to talk about it, but I love this cat. Oh, I love, love, love. And if you have seen the Michaels vintage line, oh my, I'm going to get myself in trouble with that line. I have to see it in person, of course, but Michaels is doing really good with Halloween this year, you guys. Really good, almost a little too good. Everything, they're coming out with a lot of lines. Their magic line is fun, but I have to save my pennies for the vintage, I think. And some of the witchy, which actually, speaking of witchy, I'm going to see how much time I have left because I want to do the blind box. I have 2 other things that are not from Temu that I want to share with you, and then a couple more things from Temu. I want to make sure I have time to share it all with you, so I'll be right back. We've got a little bit more time, but I want to share this bag. This is actually the second time I have purchased this. I had it sitting in my cart again, and they have a lot of different versions of this. They do consider this a men's like carry-on bag or a like shaving bag of some sort. The first one I got, I gifted. I was so impressed with it. I was like, oh, I'm going to gift it. It just does have like a tag with numbers on it. It does have all these fun little spikies on it. They're not sharp at all. There's fun red on the outside. It's so soft. It is very much a pleather, but it feels like a very, very expensive, well-treated leather. There is a button opening here so you could put money, anything thin. It is magnetic, which we love. The handle is black and red. There is a zipper on the outside. And the first time, this is a bit expensive, but I've had it in my cart for a long time, and Temu offered it to me for $6. And I was like, oh, okay, $6? Yeah. The zipper pulls are big, they're bold, they're beautiful. The pockets are lined, they are smooth, they're big, they're deep. This is fun, and of course a unique, taste and style. They have this in big travel size bags, they have this style in backpacks, but I just love the shine and the glitter. Like, oh, it's so good. And then it's got a big opening on the inside. There is a slip pocket on one side and then a zipper pocket on the other side. And again, the pulls are big, they're good. This is just such a fun, like, I would use this as a handbag. I would, absolutely, I would. I do wish there were maybe clips on the side to put like a chain of some sort, but I love it. I might maybe get like the purse version of this. I'm not sure, but I love this, and to get it for $6, hey, I'm gonna take it. So I just wanted to share this with you, and I'm not sure if the video is released yet, but I did do a collab with Style We. I love everything that I picked, and I meant to wear this with all the things that with the whole try on, with everything that was black and red, and I completely dropped the ball and forgot. But this is just, that pop of color, that pop of red, and it's just so much fun, so well made. Very impressed with that. The person that I gifted it to the first time was in love with it then, still in love with it today. So very cool. And that's one of the things that I love about Temu. When you, sorry, I'm plugging in my camera at the moment so we don't die, my battery doesn't die. But that's one of the good things about Temu, is that when you have things just sitting in your cart, sometimes you'll get those offers of like, hey, this is actually 28 or 20, yeah, 28 to $30. We're going to offer it to you for $6. And that's when you're like, yes, I will take it. Anyway, let's move on. Let me share this. This is something that's been in my cart since I think last October. And I've watched it come and go, so if it's not in stock now, I can almost guarantee it'll be back. I got this in a large, and I bought I think it was Ginger Man. Words are not coming easy right now. Ginger Man version of this. And it is, I believe, like 2D printed, because I don't know if you could see this is actually the inside of the shirt, and the bats are sitting there. It's weird, but I do think it's some sort of knit. It's a stretchy shirt. I love the witch on it. I love the bats, of course. It's kind of got this tie-dye-ish look. It's a very flat. My ginger brand, I am struggling. My ginger man, no, it was snowman. I think it was snowman. It wasn't as flat as this one. Let's see what it's actually. I think it's polyester. But I just love the look of it so much. 60% polyester, 40% elastane. It does say that it's some sort of knit, which it is. It's very thin. I don't think this is going to keep you nice and warm, but it sure does look cool. Yes, it does. I love everything about it. The spooky trees. I love the witch on her. She's on the front and the back. Sorry if you hear my belly. Things still aren't right. It's almost like it's airbrushed on in a way. I'm not sure how they did this, but I do like it. Is it worth $28? I don't think so. And even for a large, I would not wash this very often. Oh, okay. So it is, I don't think it's as long as I hoped it to, but it kind of reminds me of the witch that I just hauled with the big gowned and almost tree-like at the bottom. Kind of reminds me of her. And speaking of witches, we have some more. I can't help myself. I do collect witches. And what I'll say about these is that they're a bit expensive, but they are well worth it because they are metal. They're a bit expensive, but again, these are pieces that will last a lifetime, could be passed down, and witches are something that I collect and I do love. So these do come from Pottery Barn. You can get a version of this on Temu. It is usually just, sorry, I whistled. Words are really difficult right now. The thing is, on Temu, they're much shorter and they're going to be plastic, where this is metal. It is very much a well-made piece. It is a candle holder, so you could put your candles in here. Oh, it smells good. Or is that me that smells good? I think it might be me. Anyway, but I love it. She holds 2 candles, her witch hat. There's no real structure in her face. She does have a flowy. She's a bit flatter than I expected, which honestly, I'm not mad at that because it'll fit great up on my smaller shelves. So I do think she's gorgeous. Love her. And then I did have a coupon when I bought these. I know one of these is out of stock, but I am not sure which one at the moment. This one is a bit heavier, feels a little bit more substantial. Again, this comes from Pottery Barn, if I didn't mention that. And then, oh, she's going to be difficult to get out. Her base is much wider and she does feel heavier. I'm not sure why that is, considering she only has 1 candle holder. But again, same kind of look. She just has her arms in front of her holding the candle. And I did get a very, very similar look to her last year from Temu. It was much smaller, I think like 7 inches. I think she is like 12 inches. They do have, these are from last year, by the way. They came back into stock this year. When I saw them, I jumped on them right away. What they have now, they have these witches in a base of branches, and they still are candle holders. It's like $169. I wish I had that kind of budget, but honestly, right now, healthcare and medication is where every penny is going at the moment. So I'm happy I got her when I did, because yeah, I don't know if I want to completely take her out yet. The base is a bit larger on this one than the other one, but I love them. And again, metal heirloom pieces. I can't imagine this breaking at all. You can see she's got a bit of detail with her hair, her dress. She is thin, but there is some detail around her dress. I'm not sure if this one is the one that is in stock or the other one, but yeah, there we go. Absolutely beautiful, and so happy that I got her. And before we do the blind box, let me share a couple of other things from Temu. I thought these were fun, and maybe they're a bit kid-like because they're so bright, but I love them. I like to get my color in my socks, my pants, and this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pairs of fun animal print socks. Very fun, very bright, very summery. They do look a bit small, but they do stretch, so I think they're polyester, really affordable, so thought that would be fun. I picked up some, oh, this one came with tweezers. Nice. I actually picked up, sorry about that, that was probably loud. These feel cheesy, but I feel like they'll do the job because, you know, they'll pick up your lashes. The box is a bit cracked, but it's okay. But these are self-adhesive eyelashes. And I learned, oh, these are interesting. There's like 2 layers of glue. That is interesting. I learned when you want to do, I prefer these. I don't like messing with all the glue and stuff. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so the adhesive on these are strong. Be very careful and cautious. Don't pull them off. Wow, that is probably some of the strongest self-adhesive lashes I have ever tried. There's no name or brand on these. Eyelash and tweezer, that's all it says. Very, very, wow. I'm impressed with the stick. So these are one of those that you really want to make sure you have them where you want them before you place. But my point is to look down into a mirror when you're placing your eyelashes. And then I always will do a black eyeliner to try to hide the band. These bands are a bit thicker than I prefer, but if you can sleep in these and stay in these overnight and they don't irritate your eyes, hey, that's a win in my book. So I love that. I'm a bit shiny. So let me tap, tap, tap real quick. Boy, what a mess I am. I got quite a bit of sun today. I have not been outside of the house besides to go to doctors, hospitals, blood work, all those fun things. Usually have at least some color to my face by this time of the year. So wow. And the other thing, I do just want to share a little hard lesson that I learned. Please don't ever stick your tweezers inside because all your lashes will stick to your tweezers and then you're out a bunch of good lashes. So please don't ever do that. I learned the hard way. I have 2 small things to share with you. I thought this was fun. I'm very much in getting into like the clear jewelry. It's this very plasticky feeling. This will probably tarnish and like I don't know. I don't know if this is sterling or not sterling, but stainless steel. It doesn't say, but I thought the chain was fun. I think that's a fun look for the summertime. It does have an extender on it, so oops, we dropped that. But it's cute. I like that pearlescent, fun little look. I can see bubbles in it. No big deal. It was very, very affordable. And then I picked up these. Again, something I've been looking forward to trying and wearing for the summertime. There's so many different versions. This seller had this one in bright yellow, pink, blue, white. They had it in every color. I went with the green. I like greens, I like reds, and I love black. So I went with the green. I love the white lace. It does look like it's just lace that is sewed onto satin-ish, boxers kind of, because there is a gap here, if that makes sense. So it does look like they just had sewn the lace on, but it's still cute. Love the little bits that hang off at the edge. Is it even? I don't know if it's even, but it does have an elastic waistband. For a medium, I do feel like they're a bit small, and I believe they are 100% polyester, 95 polyester, 95 elastane. Very soft. They look like satin. Cute though. You could wear these with a white tank top and cute sandals and go out and about, or you could even sleep in these just to be extra comfy and a little extra breathable, or you know, for the summertime. The way I don't know, I guess I'll have to put them on, but the crotch area seems a little strange. I'm not sure, but they're stinking adorable. I don't know. I think it's a little wrinkled and making it hard to tell at the point right now at this point, but they're really cute, and they had a ton of fun colors for a really reasonable price, if I remember correctly. I almost forgot, we have a blind box from Ross, the Mingo. It was $14.99. I don't know if that's expensive or not, but I really kind of thought that he was cute. Happy Ghost. Let me tell you a story. And we have all these different ones. We have two mysteries. Little Pig's House and Dot Little Dog. Maybe? Stinking cute. Fairy Tales is the name of this. There's so many different names on it. It says Fairy Tales, Happy Ghost. Maybe that, I'm not sure. I don't do blind boxes very often. It says 15 and plus, so that's a good thing. Let's open it up. Mingo. I think these ones are supposed to have fun eyes, so let's pull it. We do have a red tab, so that is fun. Let's see if I can make this satisfying. Okay, not bad. I got it in the full pull. I'm not gonna look. What's happening here? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna look. Oh, we've got a bag. Okay, but still, I'm not gonna look. Not gonna look. I'm gonna pull them out. I don't know if there's a card or not. This is what the bag looks like. Is there... We've got a tab right here. Let's go. Oh, he's soft. It's really soft. What is it? I do not know. Oh, I pulled him up upside down. Oh, it is. Oh, their eyes move. Is this a chicken? Their eyes move. Oh, here's the red. There's like an apple and stars. I've never gotten these. So you can do the two fun eyes. You can do the one black eye, or you can have one black eye as well. It is a keychain. It does say the fairy tales. It is so soft. I love the cute little red bow, the red ears. Oh, it's got a little tail. It is absolutely stinking adorable. And this is the one we have. We've got Princess Apple. That's who this is. I love the colorway on her. Little Princess Apple is absolutely adorable. I did get my new used car, and it's treating me well. It's treating me well. She is like such an upgrade compared to the hoopty I was driving, so I'm very grateful. And I might hang Miss Apple up in there, but I really do appreciate you guys. Oh, I just noticed she's got little apples on her cheeks with the little heart. Red has been the theme, black and red has been the theme, and you know what? I always love you guys. So with all that being said, I'm going to call the haul here. I do just want to mention I have a skin tint from Temu that I'm going to be testing out. I'm going to give it a couple test runs before I actually haul it so I can share my thoughts with you. So far they have a ton of colors, and that's one of the reasons why I chose this skin tint. So stay tuned for that. Let me know what you thought of that collab. Hopefully it's out by now. If not, it will be coming out. It's from Style We. It is 100% my honest thoughts and opinions. I wasn't paid. I was gifted the things that are in that video that I tried on, but none of it, I'm not getting paid to say those things. I would get some sort of commission if you used my code Maggie20 to save yourself 20%. It's another way to support me and my channel, and of course I am always grateful for, and I am greatly appreciative to this beautiful baddie community. Thank you so much for all the support, the encouragement, the kind words. It really lifts my spirits. And when your spirits are just brighter and lifted, it helps your overall health. So I truly appreciate you for all that. Let me know what your favorite item was out of this video. And if you have not subscribed yet, when you see my face pop up on your screen, click that. It'll take you right to the subscribe. It's completely free. If you have any questions, leave it down in the bat chat. And it's all just a way to support me and my channel. So please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you happen to have a hype left, I would greatly appreciate it. And I think this is where I say, remember to do something that brings you joy. Remember to be kind. And don't forget to love yourself, love a friend, love a stranger. And I'll see you on the next one.
She can't touch, still I love the way she lights up when she hits that